Shalom, Kol Halayimla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone, who taught me this truth. And Shalom to the 144,000 and the elect. I'm Za'im, and this is another video titled The Wheat and the Tares. Lord will, you'll edify. Matthew 13 and 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. I want to say that parables were for the elect as well as for the non-elect. Matthew 13 and 34. All these things spake Yahushua unto the multitude in parables, and without a parable spake he not unto them, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things that which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. So the parables were the secrets that were kept from the foundation of the world, that is meant for the 144,000, the elect, as well as to speak to the non-elect, but they see not, and hearing, they hear not. To prove that, we'll go to Matthew 13 and 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. These parables, these dark sayings, this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding is the mystery of the kingdom of heaven. But to them it is not given. 13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing, hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. Why? It tells you here, For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their eyes are dull of hearing. Salakia. For these people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, doesn't want to save all of Israel at this time. Back into Matthew 13 and 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. Parable explained. Matthew 13. And let's go to 37. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man, Yahweh Shai. 38. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The children of the kingdom is Israel, and the wicked one is Esau, Edom. Back in Matthew 13 and 25. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among them, which is the children of the wicked, Esau, Edom, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed, the children of Israel, in thy field, the earth? from whence then have it tares? He saith unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let them both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Parable explained. The field, Matthew 13:38. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, Israel, but the tares are the children of the wicked one, Esau, Edom. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of the world. The end of Esau, Edom's rulership is the end of the world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, like the Edomites, the 2/3, and the other nations, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. That's them ICBM missiles, the nuclear missiles. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous, which is the elect, shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father, Yahweh. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And this parable of the wheat and the tares is also comparable to the parable of the fish. Let's go down into Matthew 13:47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea, and gathered of every kind parable, precept. Matthew 22, and we'll start at verse 2. The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a certain king, Yahweh, which made a marriage for his son, Yahweh, and sent forth his servants, the prophets, to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen, my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come into the marriage. But they made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their city. The end of verse 8. Then saith he to his servants, The wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore unto the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Back in Matthew 13:47, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind. Back in Matthew 22:9. Precept to back it up. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So that net that they're casting out is this truth. And it will gather of every kind. Verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Verse 10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. Back in Matthew 13:48. Let's start at 37. And again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which is this word. The word is the net, cast into the earth, and gathering of every kind. 48. Which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into the vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be in the end of the world, end of Esau's rulership. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, the wheat from among the tares, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Lord will, you've been edified. Shalom.